How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil the Blanks, and Merry Christmas to everyone out there. This is Christmas Lemmings. If you've never heard of Lemmings, Lemmings is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic puzzle real-time strategy game made way back by DMA. You might know that name as the original name of the creators of Grand Theft Auto. They then became Rockstar right before Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. Before that, they made Lemmings, and it's a really great game. If you've never played it, let's just jump in there and we'll explain it, I guess. Oh, I should explain, though. This specific Lemmings game, though, is a demo that was kind of given out probably in magazines. I have no idea how it was distributed, but I'm assuming like magazines and stuff like that, maybe mail-in or something. And they made a 1991 version for DOS and a 1991 version for Amiga, and then a 1992 version for each one. This specifically is the 1992 demo for the Amiga, because all four of those have different levels. They each come with 4 levels, and they mix and match. But let's just jump in there. And first level, we got Jingle Lemmings. Number of lemmings is 50, and 50% of them need to be saved, and the release rate is 50, so they come out half speed, basically. You have 5 minutes, the rating is Christmas, sure. This level is a kind of no-brainer. It's very easy, as you can see, there's nothing really here, but your lemmings are these little guys, and lemmings have always been notorious for, like, walking straight forward, even if they were jumping off a cliff, which is not a real thing, by the way. There's a whole documentary on how that became a thing, thanks to Disney. But basically, the goal of the game is to get them from their entrance point to their exit point with the amount that you need, so 50%, for example. And you do that by giving them each, or certain characters or certain lemmings, a job. Or they call it attributes in this game, it's weird. But basically, there's Climber. You can see right here, I only have 25 of a specific one over here, but you get a certain amount for each level. The first one's Climber, which allows a lemming to climb up any sheer wall or whatever. There's Parasol, Faller maybe is what they're called, Floater, that would make sense, which means that they can fall down with a parasol, because if they fall too far, they will squelch and just everywhere. It's great. There's Exploder, which you only need if you need one to explode, which usually is used in tandem with the Blocker. Blockers will block lemmings and make them turn around, so you can kind of keep lemmings together if you need to have them blocked in. But the only way to get rid of a blocker is to explode it. There's the Builder, probably the most used one. They build little bridges at an angle. Then there's the Bashers, and Bashers will destroy terrain directly ahead of them. And then you have the Miner, they will break terrain to a diagonal kind of downward, and then you have the Digger, which is breaking terrain directly below them. So this level, you only need the Basher. So let's try to time it right. So the Basher will bash through this area right here. And if you're facing the wrong way, because that worked. It's the little area right here. It's hard when there's a lot of characters, a lot of lemmings. But there you go. We just beat this level. Hooray. And you can use the keyboard to go left and right, because you want your mouse to stay up here. On the Super NES, which is what I'm used to playing this game with, you had to use the Super NES controller. That was a lot harder. They didn't have the mouse out for the Super NES yet, so you couldn't use it. There we go. That was the first level. That was easy. I needed 50. I rescued 100. Well, you saved every lemming. Sure did. And so the next level is a Lemming Holiday. So 2 of the levels in this demo are really easy, and 2 of them are really difficult. I had to practice these because it's not easy. But yeah, the number of lemmings is 80, so a lot, and every single one of them needs to be saved, and that is really difficult. But let's, might as well try. It's gonna be a difficult one. I remember having trouble with this one, and I chose the wrong thing anyways, and down they go. Okay, well, whatever. Figured let's take a second, actually. Show you guys, down they go. Let's take a second. I'm gonna block them. Now we're going to get a bunch of them in. Let's get the speed up. You can kind of affect the range in which they come in. You can go up to 99, but you can't go lower than the minus button. So the way it's 40 right now, that's as low as it can go. So some levels start out with 99, sometimes it's lower. So anyways, when they all come in, you have this little A-bomb, this little nuke option, which is a lot of fun. I think every kid has done this. You click on that, and they have a little oh no and a little countdown. And then just pop. And that runs really smoothly. On the Super NES version, it's a lot slower. There's a lot of slowdown. But yeah, when you mess up, it's just fun to kind of do this. But let's try that again. I'm going to start using the keyboard because it makes it a lot easier to select the jobs I need. Because you got to be really quick here, really quick. So first, we need to make sure they get over that little gap, okay? And then we need to make sure that they can float down. And I need to keep an eye on the one at the bottom. So the first one that hits that wall and comes back needs to start building another little staircase so that everyone can kind of land on it safely, and then keep parasoling for a little while. Then build this so they can build over the little gap. We're good. Okay, so at this point, we're going to make a climber and give him parasol abilities. Everyone is going to be stuck in this little area because every single lemming needs to survive this. Every single one. So you can't use exploders, you can't use any blockers, so you need to make sure everyone stays here. And this is what a lot of lemmings ends up being, is sending off like one lemming scout by himself. We're just going to make sure he had a parasol on. And we're just going to let him go. The rest of the lemmings are going to all pile up in that area. They are safe for now. But basically, you need a lemming, sometimes 2 or 3, to build the path forward. You just gotta be really careful in levels where 100% of lemmings need to stick around. Normally, you just use blockers to block lemmings in, but then you'd explode them when you're done. But you cannot do that if you need 100% lemmings. So I don't know why they give you exploders. Let's start building right there. So we're gonna go up. We're going to dig or bash through the icicles up there, but we want to go high enough so we're bashing to the entirety, not like down where the icicles themselves are, or else the second he bashes through and there's nothing left to bash, he starts walking, and then I got nothing. Because you can only create platforms in that angle, the angle that's happening right now. You just kind of get your cursor ready, because as soon as you hear those clicks, those click, click, as he puts the planks down, you know he's about to be done. And oh no, I bashed the wrong way. That's okay. He's gonna head back. He is a climber, so I need to make sure he doesn't go all the way back or else he'll climb himself to death. So we're just gonna make him put a little staircase here, which will turn him around. That way he has no way of going back, because you don't care if lemmings can go if they can't go back, because you don't want them to go back. And lemmings can walk through those staircases one way, but then they start climbing the other. So bash, there we go. We got plenty of time. This level gave you 9 minutes, which is pretty good. The 4th level on this demo gives you a lot less time. You have to be very precise, but I practiced that one a lot. It's not horribly difficult, it's just precise, that's all. So anyways, we're gonna get him to go here, and we're gonna get the builder going, because he's gonna be safe here, but we don't have enough parasols to make everyone go down. So we need him to turn around and make another staircase. So right here, can just do that, and that way that'll actually turn them around, because the second a builder doesn't know what to do, like how to put things down, they turn around. It's like one of the only ways to really get them to turn around. You can kind of get them to knock into the ceiling a bit, but this is the easier way to do it. Now we're just gonna build a big thing, because we want to make them all over here, all over there, kind of like looking ahead just to double check kind of what we need to do. And that's what you should be doing. To be fair, you should be pausing the level and really looking over the area that you need to do. I've been playing this one a lot to make sure I could actually take care of the stages. I was thinking that 2 of the stages were brain dead easy, but the other 2 are very difficult. I used to play these games a lot. Not this one specifically, but the regular Lemmings on the Super NES, on the first 2 difficulties. I think there's 5 difficulties. And it's like fun, and like, I don't know what the other ones were. It's like, wasn't very difficult. When it gets really difficult, like these are hard levels, for me anyways. Once it gets really hard, I find Lemming gets really, not repetitive, but very, it's all about setting one guy out, and it can be very precise in a kind of unfair way. So I tend to play just the first 2 difficulties or so, and then I kind of give up, because that's as far as I enjoy it. Though I do want to play Lemmings 2 one day. I've never played it, and I've heard it's really, really good. There we go. So that means that now everyone can fall down there, hopefully without any parasols. We'll smash through this snowman, and then we'll get him building over the side of this. And I don't know if he can climb over that one little area near that weird coconut-looking thing. So we're going to just keep building the entire way. But we're going to start bashing here, because everyone else can join in. It's so weird to see so many lemmings there. We're going to keep building this until he reaches the little plateau here. But yeah, Lemmings 2 is like completely different, where Lemmings 1 and Oh No More Lemmings, which is technically Lemmings 2, is just here's your 8 jobs that you can do, and every level has those jobs. In Lemmings 2, it's the tribes, and each tribe has different abilities you can do. There's like a medieval one, there's like one all about sports, there's one about pyramids, and they all have different abilities. It looks really interesting. I've never played it. And I remember seeing a Nintendo Power and being like, that's really cool, and then just never getting around to it. And it'd be one that I'd think about for the channel one day, because like I like Lemmings a lot, but I don't think I'd ever do the first one just because I don't find the last little bit difficult. Or, sorry, fun. It's very difficult. It's too difficult. So maybe I'd do a quickie where I just play through the first difficulty. I have no idea. But I'm just glad I was doing this because like I like Lemmings, and I was like, I want to find a way to get Lemmings on the channel, but I wasn't sure how. And then when I realized, I was like, oh man, there's a Christmas demo out there. This is perfect. I only learned about this like a couple months ago, so I was so happy. Anyways, yeah, they go in there. You can't speed it up or anything like that. The only thing you can speed up is them coming out of their like entrance. You can't speed up like how fast they go, which is good because I feel like I'm the type of person who'd be really impatient and do it in bad times and mess everything up. But there we go. We did it. That actually went really well. So good. I did 100. You saved every lemming. I sure did. Totally excellent. Thank you. Happy holidays, Mr. Lemmings. 80 lemmings. 87% need to be saved. That's a very specific number. Very specific number. Well, we should be able to save them all. This is another one of those, like, let's say brain dead, but like there's one thing you need to do, and that is dig. Get him to dig. And then we're gonna raise up the amount of people. There we go. And hopefully they'll all be able to get in there before they get to the bottom. Oh no, he's gonna get to the bottom way ahead, and it's gonna squish them all. I don't think I did this. I think I messed up. Come on. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. It's like raining bodies. No. One of the funny things is, I don't know the guy's name, but one of the guys who made the little lemming sprites just made a bunch of them like die like that. He just thought it was funny and like hilarious. I'm like, I get it. When I was a teenager, I used to draw stick figures dying all the time. Like me and my buddy Derek would make little war scenarios with little stick figures. Pretty gruesome. But it was a lot of fun when we were growing up. Yeah, 66% did not make that. We were not too impressed with your attempt at the level. Thank you. But my idea is right. I just need to increase the thing right away and maybe do a little bit more so that there's more room for the digging to happen. But yeah, he made them like all like die little things. I guess just it really took off. They really liked the designs and stuff. It's great considering how tiny these pixelized characters are. There's a lot of personality with like everything that they do. It's really good, and you can see what they're doing from a glance. They're climbing or building or blocking or bashing or mining or digging. Like it's great. I mean, when they're like this, it's just a bunch of colored pixels. There we go. I'm glad I parasoled the last couple of guys just in case, but. And there we go, we just gotta wait it out. Another 100%er. Whee! You're very cute though, Lemmings. I had Lemmings for the PSP. It was one of the first PSP games I bought. And it was pretty much just the original Lemmings with better graphics. I really liked that because it was on the go. So that was a lot of fun. There is a 3D Lemmings that's actually 3D. I've never played it. I remember learning about it in high school and being like, whoa, that's incredible. And then just never, I mean, the PC gaming was a little different back then. Like this was like 2000. Like I couldn't find it in stores, and I wasn't like really gonna download it or anything like that. So it was a little different. But there we go. That was easy. Well, you said you're a lemming. I'm excellent. I know. And we got the North Poles. 2 lemmings, 100% to be saved. The release rate is 1. Time is 3 minutes. This is what's crazy about it. It's the time. So this is the slowest they can come out, which is fine because right now, messed up already. That's all I need to do. I'm just gonna press escape. We're gonna start over. But you need to be very precise on this one. So get your builder ready, and then you need a digger right afterwards. So around the edge here. Good. Okay. Get the digger. Okay. Good. All right. You want one to stick around so that you don't have to worry about them, and one is going to go ahead, like I said. But you only have 3 minutes, so you have to be really careful about how you do it. Okay. That's good. And when he gets around here, it's right below the green mark on the right pillar there. It's right now. The other guy's going to start climbing. And then pretty much the same thing. We're going to dig down and then kind of time it, not time it, but like position it so that the bridges we build don't leave gaps. So now the guy on the left, he's fine. He's good for a little while. So hopefully that'll reach the top of this next pillar. without going over too much. Just in case my guy turns around, right? Which might happen depending on how the building and digging goes. Should be good. Yeah, we're good. It's perfect. And then dig again, and we'll just do it again. So once you get the groove of it, it's really just like, it looks really like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? There's like no ground. It's not too bad. Builders are like easily the most, I'd say, important job in the game. You see them a lot. Because they build bridges over gaps, and that's a huge deal. So, already a minute and a half down. We're halfway done our time. This should be good. He might turn around though. I'm just gonna position myself here just in case. Nope, turn around, but he's gonna climb up here, but thankfully with that weird like thing up there, he should fall back down. Good, okay, I wasn't sure if it was gonna make it with the time being so close. Okay, cool. Now we can kind of start preparing to get the other guy to show up with the climbing ability, but we want the bridge to start up first. We don't want to make it too... Actually, I can make him a parasol guy, so it's not really a big deal, but I don't want to waste the time. Can he survive that? I don't know. Okay, well... Crap, okay. Turn to the right. Oh, no, go back to the builder. And... Okay, good. And your job is done. All right. Now we go back to the climber. Wait till he turns to the right, because if you give him the climbing ability, he'll climb to the left, he'll kill himself. So we have 30 seconds. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Okay. Well, the first guy's good. First guy's good. I'm gonna give him a parasol. Maybe not. Please survive this. Oh, thank god. Okay, we're good. 15 seconds. We are fine. Oh man, this went really well. That, my friends, is Christmas Lemmings 1992 for the Amiga. At the end, it says, well done, all 4 levels completed. We hope you enjoyed that taster. Lemmings 2 The Tribes is coming soon, featuring over 50 new attributes. Happy Christmas from all of DMA. We hope you enjoy our further games. That was weird. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me, guys. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. It's not really Christmassy other than the name and stuff, but it was a good time. With that, I'm Phil Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.